There are ranges of awards that are possible for clean coal, depending on the type of the stage of development the technology is at. Historically, the maximum awards have been in the $2.5 to $5 million range. Remember, all of this is going to be dependent on significant leveraging by the applicant. Loans will be determined on a per project basis. Not surprisingly, clean coal technologies typically are deployed at utility scale. Utility scale is extremely expensive. We don't have enough money to make a major utility scale investment. Remember, in that case, we're talking about $1 billion, $2 billion. But we may be able to provide a loan at exactly the right moment to help a project move forward. On the other advanced energy technologies, there the grants are going to be in the range of $50,000 to $250,000 with loans of $1 to $2 million. In both cases, a project that comes in that offers us outstanding value for the state's investment will be considered for higher amounts. So if a project comes in that is just a fantastic value proposition for the state, whether because of the jobs it's creating, the anchor potential it has for the supply chain, or a breakthrough deployment of technology, we will be able to go higher than these numbers, but these are general guidelines. One point to add about the non-coal technologies, we've set aside up to 5% of the total fund for other advanced technologies for that high-risk category of technologies that offer the potential to be disruptive, and if they are disruptive successfully, really herald a new era in that technology in the state of Ohio. That is higher risk for us, we understand that, but a slice of the package has been set aside to try to deal with those. Not surprisingly, the award guidelines are going to match exactly the kinds of evaluation criteria I talked about earlier. Is what's the workforce impact, what's the impact on the economy, where does it make that impact, have you done your market assessment, do you have your financial leverage, do you have a management team in place that's capable of carrying out the project that you have proposed. Let me go quickly here to the website, which is online today and has just gone live recently. It works. As I said, everything we're trying to do online. Nothing surprising here. It's basically the same information I've just shared with you that's going to be available. A basic welcome to the program, and then depending on whether you're coal or non-coal, you pick that and go to it. And in each one of them, you see the same series of sets. You go through program details. Here it talks about the kinds of things we're looking for, how the program is going to function. Again, we have guiding principles and evaluation criteria that folks can look at, applicants. We've got the list of eligible projects. Again, based upon the work that we've done so far. The schedule really is a reminder that the money is available on a rolling rate basis. We've got a detailed grid of the criteria. One is same for both, which is a grid that really goes through, I believe this is in your packets, goes through each of the component parts, a question to try to help explain what we're looking for, and then a clear sense in the guidelines of where we place our highest value. And we've done that for all the parts of the process. People can then go online. They file what we call applicant information or an applicant profile. Basically tells us who you are. It allows each applicant to set up a username and a password so they can continue to have access to their specific proposal as it moves through the process. And once they finish that, they move on to the letter of intent. Again, it's online. The one for the coal program and the one for other technologies, they're a little bit different based on the needs of the information we have to collect, but it's basically the same idea. And they'll be able to upload that. Again, once we go through that and we decide, yes, you're ready to move on to the next phase, we'll be able to give them access online to a more complex form that really collects a lot of detailed technical and legal information that the state needs before it can award money to anybody. So we put that last, so we're not asking for that from folks who may not get through the whole process. because frankly that does demand some work on their part. We have tried to do some other things on the website that I think are exciting in terms of the resource. We've pulled together a little compendium of grant and loan summary sources from other places, the federal government, other programs around the country, to give people a hint of where they can go look to see how they might be able to leverage those dollars that they're asking the state for. And it really is, it's an explanation of existing programs we've identified that are out there that they might be able to take advantage of, whether that's federal level, Department of Development, the normal sort of economic development package that's available to companies. Are they within the realm of the third frontier? We're asking them to take a look at that and also be part of our review process to decide if that's really where the proposal belongs. So we're trying to give them some other resources. We've tried to give them a set of resources in the different technology areas where they can go to find more information. So if they want to find out about biomass, we've got some places there where they can go get information available, almost all of it on the web, to find out more details about that industry, where they might fit, and how they might play a role in that. As we go forward, we have a spot here on the website that, not surprisingly, doesn't have anything in it at the moment. But we call it statistics, but this is where we'll be reporting on how many applications have come in, who are they from, where are they in the process. So at every point, not only the applicants, but the public in Ohio will be able to see how this program is progressing. We're also thinking about what we call the partner search, which is to try to provide additional information beyond those websites we had earlier about where people could look to get some additional help.